Now from the birthplace of the game itself, EA Sports so proud to join you from the Hall of Fame city of Canton, Ohio. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're near the end zone.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Once again, it's Irving. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Mayfield. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up,
And he hauls in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Jalen McMillan, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
At the 30-yard line. Ready.
They go with Edwards left side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Operating from the gun. O'Neal. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
And it's 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw. O'Neal. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Arthur. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hot 70, hot 70. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Back to throw. O'Neal. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on 3rd down. O'Neal to the right side and intercepted. Nifty move. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Jordan. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
It's a gain of 20. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Ibuka. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Canton offense takes over once again. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Open man right side is Rice. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And a Canton 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 40.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. O'Neal. That's complete to Mooney.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. O'Neal fighting through pressure. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Second and goal from the 1.
Go.
They'll go with the keeper. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Ready.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyler Algier, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bisons have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Mayfield looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield on play action. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Baker going to give it to Irving. What a juke into space. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield now. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A 32-yard attempt.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains.
18, 5 in.
The final shot before break. O'Neal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
32-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. O'Neal. That'll be caught by Rice. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
60, trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the gun on 3rd down. O'Neal. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At the 49-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 tight,
The
19
50-yard
tight.
line.
Tag. Coop Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass to 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to throw. O'Neal. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's good.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, O'Neal. That one caught by Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They'll run the toss here. Edwards. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
18. 5 in.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Operating from the gun, O'Neal. That's caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 10 yards out. And the Bisons are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Bisons 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Canton offense takes over once again. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, ready?
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. O'Neal. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Let's go. Warriors 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
At the 16-yard line.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucs 14-yard line.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. O'Neal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Come on.
From the gun on 3rd down. O'Neal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. From the gun, Mayfield. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They run out of the gun with Irving. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Another Buccaneers.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career. And that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000. And Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. He had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 7, a minute 13 to play. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, 19 Charge, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
65 check. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
He'll
look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Panther 11, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They give